from the nauseating metallic flavor on his tongue. Vampire he would never be. Pain drummed through his entire body, but he refused to cry in front of this boy. This boy who had no idea just how important he was to Parker. "Don't try to talk, Parker. You're okay now, but you need to get to a hospital." Jason brushed the hair back from Parker's forehead with a gentle touch, and still Parker felt it like a knife scraping across sunburn. Yet a sense of calm washed over him, knowing Jason was with him. Finally, feeling like he was safe, Parker closed his eyes and gave in to the darkness. Chapter 1. Parker sat back on the Merlot-colored couch at Incubus, his makeshift office in his friend Novak's tattoo shop, pretending the coffee and donut in hand held a ton of interest, but he couldn't focus for shit. Parker absently brushed a finger over a raised scar on his forehead near his hairline. No one would even know it was there, yet it was a constant reminder for Parker of a day 9 years ago, a day when someone he was once in love with still gave a shit about him. If it weren't for the damn engagement party Parker had to go to in a couple of days, he wouldn't be in this mood to begin with. Thinking about seeing him again after all this time pissed him off, because he was doing a shit job of acting like it wasn't affecting him, and he fucking hated it. Parker looked up in time to see Eli put a piece of chocolate donut in Novak's mouth, then kiss him on the lips. It had been a year since they got their acts together. The circumstances surrounding that weren't how either one of them would have chosen things to happen, but when Novak had suddenly found himself guardian of his 2 nephews, Eli had stood by his side. Now, there was nowhere else Eli would rather be. "Ugh, you guys are over-the-top schmoopy," Ryder cringed in mock disgust. "Gonna send me into sugar shock." "Aw, is Ryder grumpy because he's jealous?" Eli pushed his bottom lip out in a dramatic pout, batting his eyes. "You want some over-the-top sugar shock?" Novak wrapped a thick arm around Ryder's neck and briskly ruffled his hair. Ryder pushed the bigger man off, smoothing his bleached blonde hair back into place. "What the fuck ever? I don't need you losers. When I see Avery later, I'll sure as hell be over the top of his sugar cock." Novak barked out a laugh. "His sugar cock?" "Just like candy." Ryder wiggled his eyebrows, swiping his tongue over his lips. If watching how happy Eli and Novak were wasn't enough of a salt-on-the-wound reminder of how envious Parker was, hearing Ryder talk about Avery took that open laceration of resentment and squeezed lemon juice directly on the sucker. No sugar shock for this guy. Just an unwarranted bitter feeling because his friends were fucking happy. Parker was definitely in the running for Friend of the Year. "I'm gonna bring Mike to the engagement party." Where the hell did that come from? Judging by the looks on his friends' faces, Parker wished he could yank those words back. Of course, Ken's chose that moment to come out of her station. Great fucking timing, Parker. "Are you out of your fucking mind?" Ken's chastised, right on cue. Used to their antics, Ken's client chuckled as he said goodbye and walked out of the shop. "And I thought I was the one with stupid ideas in this family," Ryder joked, grunting when Eli hit him on the stomach with the back of his hand. "Oh, sorry. That's a fantastic idea." He threw his hands in the air when Eli shot him a shut-the-fuck-up look. "Okay, someone needs to tell me how the hell I'm supposed to react here." Parker pressed his forefinger and thumb into the inner corners of his eyes. He knew he should have kept his mouth shut. "There's nothing to react to. I don't even know why I said it." He'd only been seeing Mike a couple of months. The word seeing used loosely. More like fucking. Fucking without strings, but Mike knew the score. Hell, it had been his idea. "You said it because you wanted a reaction. Because you know it's stupid and you don't really want to do it." Ken's crossed her arms, shooting him a challenging look. But he didn't miss how Eli was studying him. He was the only one who knew what going to Sarah's engagement party meant for Parker. Quite honestly.